Hello and welcome to Destiny Digits. This is going to be the reading for Soul Urge number 3. So in numerology, your soul urge tells you about what motivates you. So if you are here, you know that your soul urge number is 3, and that means you are motivated by fun, joy, peace, happiness. You like to socialize, you're very creative. And those are the energies that kind of propel the things that you do and go after in life. Very artistic, jovial. Now, those are some of the higher vibrations. Your lower vibrations, if you have a soul urge of 3, is sarcastic, show off, moody, undisciplined, kind of scattered, overly talkative. That can kind of show up or creep up when you are operating in a lower vibration of that joy energy. So let's talk real quick. Your soul urge number, just like you know your sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node for astrology and numerology, you have 4 numbers that you can track. And those numbers tell you your core chart, your life path, your expression, your soul urge, and your birthday. So this is the 3rd set of numbers that I'm doing videos for, and this is the soul urge. So by now you should be able to find your life path, your expression, you're listening to your soul urge, and soon you'll get your birthday before I loop back around and do more videos. So you find your soul urge by using all the vowels in your full birth name, right? And this will talk about what motivates you, right? So when you're thinking about your life path, which is your opportunity, well, what motivates you to go after that opportunity? And if you're a 3, it's because you love to have a good time. You're very creative, just fun-filled experiences, right? But what you have to battle is being full of joy versus being superficial, right? Not just empty fun, hanging out with anybody, giving our energy away to anything, operating just to say we had fun without making sure that it's really filling up our tank. All right, so 3 oracle cards. First card that came out is enlightenment. So there's something obviously that is going to come through to you. Something that you haven't realized before, but I feel like there's a situation that's taking place right now. And even if it doesn't make sense, it's necessary because that is what will pave the way for you to learn or to know something. Next card, we have freedom. And so if you are dreaming about just doing your own thing, going after your own dreams and wishes, Spirit is saying you can. Make a plan, right? You are going to learn something about how to pursue or chase or go after the freedom that you seek in your life, right? And after freedom, we have miracles, right? So miracles come in all shapes and sizes, And we don't make sure that your vision is fixed to find them. In your day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month, whatever, make sure that you are really looking for the small miracles. And that way you can adjust your frequency to bring more and to recognize more of that type of energy. Okay, I just want one more. So next to it, thank you, Spirit. So next to enlightenment, we have witty and adaptable. And so I feel like this is what Spirit is calling you to do. So make sure that as you learn, as you embrace whatever this new shift is for you, make sure that you can find the joy, wittiness, that's like that clever intellect, but use it in a way that helps you get through those uncomfortable spots, right? Make sure you are like a chameleon. You can shift and change as needed, because 5, high vibes of 5 is about change and freedom, right? So you're almost going to take on some of the qualities of a 5 in order to pursue what 5s are known for, freedom. Now we have overachiever and insensitive. And so as you go after your independence, right? As you go off after your ability to lead something in your life, Spirit is saying that make sure you are doing it for your own, because you desire self-sufficiency, right? That is a pure intention. But Spirit is also saying, you know, make sure that you're leading because this is the way that will bring you happiness in your life. We're not leading for attention. We're not leading to be better than the ones next to us. Like, this is what you desire to have in your life. The freedom that you are chasing is a reflection that has nothing to do with anybody else or anything. It comes from a very true place within you. And so if people accuse you of wanting too much for yourself, going too far, then we'll take it with grace. That's fine. You understand why you want to see something in your life reflected this way. Now, next to miracles, we have pioneering and athletic. And so I feel like Spirit is saying, and I feel like these are spiritual energies. So when it talks about, I feel like you need a pioneering spirit. And when it says athletic, I feel like you need to have a spirit that can shapeshift and deal with many things in this life. I think that you should be able to find the miracle in all moments. And by having an agile spirit, by having a spirit that pioneers and never gives up, a true fighter, I feel like you will get to, your life will become a reflection of your independence, right? And, some of the miracles that you could be receiving are energetic. Some could just be spiritual frequencies that are opening you up to be able to go after what it is you want. Now, there was a fourth card that came out. It says focus. I just wanted to take note of it. And at the bottom of the deck for numerology, it says demanding, boring, compulsive. So at the bottom of the oracle deck, we had healing chaos, right? And I feel like, this is the season where things, if they're not meant for us, if we're not growing, these are people, places, and things. Anybody can get it. Anything can go. So if we were living this life that was demanding, taking so much of us, but giving us very little, it was compulsive, it was boring, whether that be a relationship, a way of living, a career, I feel like you want to heal what that has done to you. Right. And so in order to heal, you're going to have to bring up a whole bunch of stuff. Right. And Spirit is saying that you are going after freedom, but you need to be enlightened into certain aspects of yourself. Right. Now, if you can maintain focus, the miracles that you desire are within reach and they will be visible to you. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So if you want to reset and see your life look differently, then this is your chance. This is your now. And if that's what you're feeling, then you are correct. We're always going to have chaos in life, but I think it's a better experience when you're living a life that you have created as opposed to one that you feel like you were just handed, right? This whole rat race energy. It can really take a lot out of you. And so if you are bold enough to go after what you desire, I think Spirit is saying you can have it all. You can have it all. Okay, 2 more, and then we'll go ahead and... This reading is pretty straightforward so far. Very beautiful. All right, so I like to do the 9-card box spread. And in the middle, this is our central energy, and then we'll tie in all the other cards. So I got one more card, and we'll take note of what's on the bottom of the deck. And so I feel like if you are Surge 3, I think that you are motivated. You are motivated. We know by things that make you happy, and you just want to have fun. You just want to be joy. But I really think that we're talking about you being happy, at peace, and having joy in what you do. I think we're talking about work life in this reading. And I feel that you are really deciding how to best use your time. And if you can use your time and your energy to create something, that is unique to you, or something that's just fun. Just if you can do that, I feel like Spirit is saying the freedom you seek is here, right? You possibly have had an inner critic about being an overachiever. Spirit is asking you to soften, the inner critic within you that may feel like, pursuing this new aspect of self, of work, of career is, you know, is careless. But before we have this work card, we have the sun. And so I think that's two things. I think Spirit is saying, your happiness can come when you're working on what you love. And I think this could be a part of the enlightenment that you receive, that, I really should be spending my time on my craft. What's my craft? Me. You are a craft. And you can birth many different projects doing many different things. And if it brings you a way to make ends meet and to take care of yourself, all the better. And so I feel like you are exploring your own happiness in regards to work, income, something you've been working on. And by you going after what it is you want, I feel like you bring yourself to the world, which is something ending and something beginning. This is a cycle. Now, before you got to the sun card, we had the magician here. And so this is where we start to manifest. And in this situation, you wanted to manifest joy back into your life. You wanted to manifest happiness, right? That's what threes are all about. And I feel like something was lost, but you didn't forget it. You just had to figure out how to go after it. So you brought about this enlightenment. You brought about this this ability to show yourself what you desire most. You manifested this moment for yourself. And I think that's by being true and recognizing that the past was more of a reflection of the chaos within you that had to be healed and worked through so that you can pursue this new venture. So we have this magician followed by this Knight of Wands. And this is like a passionate warrior, a fighter. So when we see pioneering and athletic, I think that's like the Knight of Wands. Like that is the momentum that you will use to pursue what you want to see in your life. Like you have the speed, you have the intellect, you have you're very swift and crafty and cunning. And, you have a lot of good qualities that make you a fighter and a warrior. And when you follow your passion, you can't go wrong. And I feel like Spirit, this Ace of Cups, I feel like you are learning to pursue what you love. And so this new cycle that you are beginning, it's a cycle of love. It's a cycle of you. It's a cycle of all the things that you love about you that you were not able to see in past experiences in your life. The top row, it talks about above the sun card, we have this is our enlightenment row. Above the sun card, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And this talks about really looking at what we've sown and reaped and deciding, well, what's next? Am I happy? Is this enough for me? Now that I know what I know, now that I know what I desire, now that I've had a taste of freedom, or you know what I mean? Now that I have the ability to create something. Am I content where I am? And so I feel like this is that moment of enlightenment. This is when you're like, I want to see more. I want to see different. Any energy that I put out, I want it to come back in I want it to feel good, right? And so here I am. I've worked hard. I've done what I'm, supposed to do, socially speaking, but I'm still juggling. I still don't have the foundation that I want. I still feel, but I can't make up my mind, right? I'm doing this because it makes sense, but it's not giving me peace. It's not bringing me joy. And I don't want to do it just to do it. I don't want to do it just to say that I'm a part of what everybody else is a part of. I really want to do it because it's something that I love. And so I feel like this top row, this enlightenment is really a conversation with self. We have the King of Swords here. And so this is somebody that is very logical and rational. They've taken the time to analyze and to break apart the situation many different ways. And I feel like as you end this cycle, and begin a new one, you were doing it in a way where you were owning your mental space, right? You were able to defend yourself against the naysayers, but you're also able to rationalize why every step you take is necessary for the journey, for the life that you are creating. At the bottom of the deck, we have Six of Wands, which is like victory, right? So I feel like if this is, you know, sometimes when we're changing things and we're going after something, it's not the prettiest moment in our life, but I feel like, especially for those that may know you are making some type of shift, that speaks to you, I feel like even if others can't see why you're doing or what you're doing now, at some point you will have an audience where people will honestly celebrate you and give you the feedback, that represents the work you put forth, victory. You went after what you believed. No matter what anybody said, you knew what you needed, you knew what you wanted. And so remember, if you're watching this and you're Soul Urge 3, what motivates you is doing things that you love. This is doing things, this is just being a social butterfly. This is being very optimistic, just a playful, fun, childlike type energy, right? And, at the bottom of the Oracle deck, we had healing chaos. And sometimes when we're going through healing or life seems to be chaotic, that can kind of take the fun out of it, right? And so I feel like this is about you healing all those aspects in life that didn't represent that fun nature that you have, that really makes you a 3, that everybody loves to be around, that people, want to come to every party, right? Like your opinion, what you think, how you feel, it matters to others. Your presence is a gift. And so I think this is you realizing the gift you have, realizing what's important, what motivates you, and then creating that in your life. And even if it's ugly right now, or it doesn't feel good or look pretty, I feel like once you get through to the other side, it will all make sense, right? It will all make sense. All right, 3s, take care. Thanks for stopping by.